How's it going, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and today we've really got nothing else to do except for grind for shiny shadows. I've had very bad luck with them lately. I've gotten one shiny shadow Venonat in front of you guys, and also though, I did get a shiny shadow nut, a Seedot, somewhat recently. It was a little bit ago now, but yeah, so I'm happy that we have two of them, but I still need to get three more. I need to get two more Seedots, and I still need to get one more Venonat. And luckily for me, I've got an Arlo here. Watch this, it's blue. It's not still. Okay, that's fine. I don't even know if they made it harder to like get or something like that, because it really feels like these shiny shadows are a little tougher to get. I would be a little sad if they did that, or more than likely, I'm just getting very unlucky, but yeah. Let's go out and grind for them. Maybe you'll find some more shinies along the way, and hopefully we'll get some news about the upcoming Solstice event, because quite frankly, we literally have nothing on that. And here we go with number 2. What are you gonna be, my friend? Please. Not shiny shadow still. I just want one more so I can stop doing this. We found our first cliff of the day. Please, orange nut. No, that is not shiny. And a 116, which is not the greatest, but whatever. I don't even care about IVs. I just want the shinies. Number 4 is gonna be another cliff, please. So I can only have to get one. Oh, yes! There we go. 123 CP. Oh my God, I am so glad I got that in front of you guys, I'm not gonna lie. And luckily, we are recording, wonderful. Ay, ay, ay. With this new camera, I actually don't get like a signal saying that I'm actually recording, so I was worried there for a second, but we got it. Boom, 123 CP, not great. It's okay, but it's not amazing. But in the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like I said, all we need are more shiny shadows. I do not care about the IVs on these things, so let's see how this one turned out, just for fun's sake, but I know these can go up to like the 130s, so that's actually not bad, a 2-star, neat. Let's favor that, but this is great. Now we only need to do one more Arlo and one more Cliff, and we're done. And then I can save my money because I don't care about any of these shiny shadows for like purifying into a Shundo, so it'll be a good time to rest. Let's try to go for 2 shiny shadows in a row, because that would be insane. This time it is Arlo, so it won't be 2 nuts in a row, but we do get a Nat that isn't shiny. Man, I was really hoping, really hoping. Plus, these are weather boosted, so I wouldn't mind a weather boosted shiny shadow. I mean, I have a chance of having better IVs, and I wouldn't mind a Shundo shadow. Yet again, we defeat Arlo, hopefully for the last time of this rotation. Come on, buddy. No. And a 360, wow, that's a big one. I think it's like the 370s is where the 100 is, so this one isn't gonna be amazing, but still pretty up there. Yet another Arlo. Buddy, please, I need it. One more of each. One more of each. Oh, it's a double Arlo. What does it mean? Hopefully it means it's shiny. Arlo 1 is disappointing. And Arlo 2 is blue. Watch. Or not. And we're back to Clifford. Please, Cliff. You've done it once today. Now let's just make it happen twice. Or not. Yeah, that's definitely not it. And a 121. At least it's worse than the shiny. All right, another Arlo down. Come on, buddy. Please, blue. No, still. And 322, that's really bad. All right, Arlo, here's a second chance for you right here. Please. No, man. And 339, it's okay. Yet again, we dance with Clifford, but this time, he's gonna give us another shiny nut. 2 in one day. No, I highly doubt it's gonna happen. We are running out of them, I believe, because I'm about to enter a nest right now. In fact, it's literally right over there. That's Lockhaven, and right now, it's a Bumblebee nest, and I really need one more shiny Bumblebee, so that's gonna be the hope, actually, is I'm gonna spend some time in here, even though I don't think I saw any leaders on the nearby, but I do have a radar to check, so let's see. Well, there's one. Neat. If that turns out to be anything but Sierra, we'll go ahead and beat it up, but quite frankly, I just really want the Bumblebees. And as you can see, there's one on the nearby there. Trust me, this is a Bumblebee nest. I've been here at least twice now, and we've confirmed it, so I would like it, just so I can get that final shiny Bumblebee so I can have my shiny Diggersby, but I don't know. I definitely did not expect this to happen. Shiny Boizel out of nowhere. I mean, we're not in the middle of an event, so they are kind of showing up. Plus, I'm sure as you can tell from the clouds here, it's like cloudy / rainy weather quite often, though if we go in this direction over here, it's actually kind of partially cloudy. Hopefully that takes over, because to be honest with you, I do like the cloud cover, but I don't like the rain. I really hate it. It's just, you know, it gets on the equipment and everything. Like, I don't mind getting wet, I just don't want to ruin my camera, and unfortunately, even though these are waterproof, apparently, you know, water gets in the port and all of a sudden you can't charge. Not so waterproof anymore, so it is what it is. Anywho, let's take a look at the IVs on this thing. Wow, a big old middle finger, neat. Was there another Bunnelby here at least? No, but there's a kitty. Okay, no, okay, not 2 in a row. I was about to say, like, it's taking a while to load in. Well guys, I haven't done this on camera in a long time. We've got 12 kilometer eggs here, so let's hatch them, see what happens. Last couple have not been amazing for me, so let's see how this one turns out. Starting off not so great, but that's fine. It's perfectly fine. 692 is bad. The number dose is Larvitar. 3 is going to be a Absol. It's cool. It's definitely a good mega, so it's good to get those XLs. 4 is a Pawniard. Cool. Number 5, what are you gonna be? Quillfish, not shiny, could have been though. Number 6 is another Quillfish. Wow, lucky number 7. I'm feeling it. Come on, lucky 7. Or not. Number 8, another Larvitar. Number 9 is another Larvitar. Great. And if you could just be a dino, that would just be so amazing. Well, fine, I guess. 11, what are you? An Absol, neat. And this is gonna be our very final egg of the batch. Number 12 is a Volibee. Wow, that batch was pretty bad. Well, now that we're done with those eggs, it's almost time for the Slowpoke Spotlight Hour, and I'm gonna live stream it on Twitch like I normally do. So, if you're not following me on Twitch already, please click on the link in the description box below, take you to my channel, give me a follow, doesn't cost you a thing. We got a lot of fun in there, and anytime I get a shiny on the stream, I name it after one of you guys, so it's a good time. So on that note, let's stream. I'm recovering from my teeth being pulled this morning. Oh, geez, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, oh, hey, we got the shiny Hippo. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Shiny Slowpoke. Ah, and it's weather boosted. 960 CP. Woo! Thanks so much, Scooby, for that sub. It's all because of you, buddy. There we go. Now, please get caught. Uno, dos, atra. We got it. We got it. Okay. Oh, man, that's amazing. Now, if I'm allowed to touch the screen because it's wet because of this rain, what are you, buddy? It's gonna be very bad, but it doesn't matter. We'll name this after you guys when near the end of the stream. But there we go. Now watch this, ladies and gentlemen, as we get 2 in a row. No, we don't. Okay, never mind. And we're back, guys, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that stream. Thanks, everybody, for coming. We got a shiny Slowpoke, which is awesome. And that brings us up to 3 in this video. Technically 4 if we add that other shiny Shadow Nut that we got earlier this week, basically. But not only that, let's up the shiny count a little bit more, because I was hanging out with some friends. Of course, we ended up getting shinies, starting off with the shiny Bidoof, and it's a male. Pretty cool. I'm down with it. And it had some pretty good IVs. It's not the best one I have, but it's still really nice. And then we got ourselves a shiny Spoink, which is super awesome. I love the colors on it, and the black pearl is fantastic. And then later that night, we got a shiny Timber. Super cool, you know? It's fun. It's not the best one because the IVs are bad, but it's still neat. It's always fun to get those, so yeah. Good time. Now, I was hoping, as I was hunting out and about, that we would get news about the Solstice event, and sure enough, we did, and I'm very excited about it, but we also got very awesome news about another event, but we'll talk about that in just a second. But yes, we have news for the Solstice event, and the first thing, and probably the biggest thing of it, is going to be that we are going to be getting Regigigas in raids from June 17th all the way until July 1st, and if you're lucky, you can encounter a shiny one. So we're officially now getting shiny Regigigas, which is pretty cool. I'm down with it. It turns blue. Looks great, and it's very powerful. The only downside is is kind of nerfed, because it has to be, you know, like in the main series games, whenever this came out, I believe it was, you had to have it out for at least 3 to 5 turns before its full power activated, so it's a way of nerfing it, kind of like how Slack King in the main series game had a thing where it could only, like, fight every other turn, because then it would, like, loaf off, because it's just so overpowered and broken that if it could attack every single turn, it would just be too powerful. It's the same with Regigigas in a way. They had to make a little bit of a nerf for it, so at the moment, it's kind of useless, but it's still a fun shiny. I'm excited for it. If you want to battle it, use fighting types. Shadow Machamp is great, Lucario is great, Normal Machamp is great, Conkeldurr is good. You know, there's a lot of good things you can use against this, but primarily, you just want to use fighting types. The actual Solstice event, though, is only going to be 4 days long. It goes from June 17th until June 20th. So, not exactly the most amazing event in terms of length, but, I mean, it's a quick little event, and during that time, both Solrock and Lunatone will be spawning worldwide altogether, not just 50-50 like it normally is, but by the time that this event is over, the Solrocks will be on the Western Hemisphere, and the Lunatones will be in the Eastern Hemisphere, so they're switching back over, because currently, right now, we have Lunatone, soon we'll get Solrock back, and yeah, they can be shiny, good luck to you guys, and also during this event, Spheals will be everywhere, which is not a big deal because they can't be shiny unless that's a secret shiny that they're not mentioning, but I kind of doubt it. And also, there will be Snorlaxes, if you're lucky, in the wild, which is actually kind of cool. Because you guys know I just got a shiny Snorlax, but chances for more is great. Again, it's not a full odds Pokemon, but it's going to be in the wild as opposed to having to pay for it. But this is a pretty rare Pokemon, so I don't think it's going to be on the same scale as, like, Slowbro or something like that in terms of, those were decently common enough if you looked hard enough. I feel like Snorlax might be a little rougher to find, but maybe not. Maybe they'll make it a lot easier for this event. I mean, I have no clue. The event spawns are also going to vary depending on which hemisphere you're in. If you're in the northern hemisphere, you're going to get more summery Pokemon, and if you're in the southern hemisphere, you're going to get more wintry Pokemon, kind of like how it currently is right now. So, let's go over the quick list real quick. If you're in the northern hemisphere, you're going to find summer form Deerling, you can find Yanma, Chimchar, and apparently, if you're lucky, you'll find a shiny Yanma, which, if you didn't do the Montreal Safari Zone or played during that time, there's increased chances maybe during this time. I think they'll be all over the place. I don't know if the rate will be boosted, but they might boost the shiny rate on it, so that'd be kind of neat. It looks good. It's nice and blue. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, you'll run into Snorunt, Snover, Winterform Deerling, and if you're really lucky, you might get a shiny Snorunt. So again, don't know if it's boosted or not, but still, cool. I mean, the spawns will definitely be boosted for it, but I don't know if the shiny rate will be boosted on it. And also, when it comes down to raids, the northern and southern hemispheres will have different things. North will have Alola, Marowak, Yanma, Petilil, and more, and the southern hemisphere will have Lapras, Piloswine, Snorunt, and more. So, again, pretty cool. And worldwide, we're gonna get Solrock, Lunatone, and Clink in raids, so including all the northern and southern differences, we'll also have a few things that we all share in there. There's also gonna be field research tasks for either Yanma or Snorunt, depending on which hemisphere you're in. And there's also going to be Silver Pineapple ones, which is pretty interesting, because Silver Pineapples are actually pretty decently rare to come by, minus Mega Raids, so that's cool. As for bonuses during this event, Lunatone and Solrock will be all over the place, but again, once this event is over, they're going to be separating again and again. On the Western Hemisphere, we're gonna get Solrock, and in the Eastern Hemisphere, they're gonna get Lunatone. But also during this time, your buddy is going to be giving you extra Pokeballs and gifts and such during this time, which is neat. And also, walking to get hearts with your buddy will be cut in half during this little mini weekend event. So yeah, if you're trying to get something up to Best Buddies, this will be a faster way to do it. And that's everything for the Solstice event, but now let's move on to a really awesome event. And that event is the Bidoof event. The Bidoof breakout, if you will. And yeah, you guys already know, we're getting shiny Bidoof. Looks really good, the barrel looks good as well, but we all know that Bidoof is king. And this event is going to be taking place on June 25th until July 1st. You know, I'm pretty excited for it nonetheless. Like, literally the only thing that's going on during this time is that there's going to be Bidoofs that every single day the spawns are going to go up on them. So if the first day you don't see too many, don't worry about it. By the time we're halfway through, we're probably going to see a lot of them, and by the end of the event, we're probably going to see a ton of them. But yeah, it's pretty fun, and also during the time, it can learn special moves. From Friday, June 25th until Saturday, June 26th, it can learn Shadow Ball, which is interesting. From Sunday, June 27th to June 28th, we're gonna get Thunderbolt, and then from June 29th to June 30th, we're gonna get Ice Beam on it. And these will also be in the wild as well. You don't have to use Charge TMs if you don't want to. So, yeah, kind of weird that Bidoof's getting all these moves. I don't believe Bidoof really has play, really, but nonetheless, it's just kind of fun and cute and it's dumb. And also, throughout the entirety of this event, if you evolve a Bidoof into a Barrel, it will get Hyper Beam, which is awesome, I guess. I don't think it would really be good for PvP, seeing that that's really what we use it for, but it's still a legacy move. It's fun, so whatever. Also, Team Go Rocket will have Shadow Bidoof, which is phenomenal. Can't wait for that. And also, during this time, there's going to be a lot of XP bonuses. From Friday, June 25th until the 26th, you'll get 2 times Catch XP. But then, from the 27th to the 28th, you're gonna have 3 times Catch XP. But don't worry about it, because it's gonna get even better. On the 29th to the 30th, you will have 4 times Catch XP for everything you catch. And again, during this time, Bidoof is probably going to be increased during this time, so there's going to be a lot of XP to gain during this time, so definitely pop lucky eggs and just go nuts during this event. If you really want to get to level 40, this is the time. And Bidoof isn't the hardest thing to get excellence on, to be honest with you, so if you really want to, you could easily pull it off. But yeah, all in all, I'm excited mostly for the Shiny Bidoof. I want to get the family, and I'm hoping it has an increased Shiny rate on it. I mean, seriously, I think it might. It might have Kricketot rates. Again, I cannot confirm or deny that statement. I have no clue. But it would be cool if we just got a lot of Shiny Doofs, and I would love, fingers crossed, Shiny Gods, give me the Shundo Bidoof. I would love the Shundo Bidoof, because that thing would be absurd to have. Now, before we wrap up this video, let's do a Shiny Shadow evolution, shall we? I'm thinking we obviously got to do the better one out of these 2 Shiny Shadow Seedots, so let's turn this one into a Nuzleaf by hitting Evolve, not Purify. That was close. I literally had my thumb over the Purify, like, oh, this is the evolution button. But yeah, I'm excited because this is the best Shiny out of the family, in my opinion. I think Nuzleaf's Shiny is way better than the others, and there it is. Look at that. That looks amazing. Absolutely love that. God, that's just so cool looking. I love the orange, you know, the orange is very solid. I kind of wish the orange traveled throughout the line, like Shiftry looked like this. I think it would look a lot better personally, but still, neat stuff, and I'm glad to have it. Again, 1 more Venonat and 1 more Nut, and we are done with them until they switch again. Today's positive comment shout-out's gonna go to everybody that said congratulations on me finally getting the Shiny Snorlax. Thank you guys very much. It was a hard grind, but I'm very happy we did it, because honestly, it was well worth it. We finally got it, and I really hope to get lucky friends with some people really soon, because I really want to get a lucky Shiny Snorlax. Just to have better IVs, and possibly for the Gigantamax later on, and we're definitely gonna max it out to level 50. And with all that being said, this is gonna be the end of the video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and if you really want to help out the channel even more, there's a link to my Patreon in the description box below. But with that being said, this is the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.